Okay, now what we are looking at is one of the part C type of questions, which is worth 10 points, which means you got this question right, your point will go up 10%. And this is one of the easiest. So how do you solve this question? First of all, you got the question mark right over here, but there might be an answer, let's say 55, and this might be a question. That might be a question. The other one, one of them, one of the threes. And right now, my example is, I'm going to show you how to do that one. Once you know this, you can jump over, do the other ones as well. So you have 3 parts to do these questions. Number 1, you're going to forget about what the question is asking. So I'm going to copy this, copy, a new one, paste there. So first, you're going to deal with the first 2 only. So don't worry about other things. Just first deal with this only. This is part 1, solving this question. So what you do here, you do this. What number am I looking at here? 7. What number am I looking at there? 3. And make sure, I'm too squished here. Make sure the bottom one is negative. And what you do is you multiply all these numbers with 3 different numbers here. This is 1, that's 2, and don't forget to the end one. And you're going to do the same with -3 as well. Eyes up here, right? And now, let's do it. 7 times 3 is 21x. 7 times 5 is 35y. And 7 times 42 is, let's see, can someone open the door? Seven times 42 is 294. 294. So what I did here so far, I multiply 7 with 3, I multiply 7 with 5, I multiply 7 with 42, and I wrote down the numbers. That's it. Very simple to start with. Let's continue. Now I'm going to do the same, but this is where I need you to pay attention. We got the negative sign here. So every number you write down will be a negative one. So 3 times 7 is 21, but a negative one. And 3 times 8 is 24, but a negative one. And this will be negative as well. 3 times 76, let's use my calculator for that. 3 times 76 is 228. 228. So I am almost done with part 1 of the question. Almost. I'm going to add this. 21x minus 21x. This is like 5 minus 5. 11 minus 11, so they cancel out. So all I have left is 35y minus 24y. Forget about the y. Just do 35 minus 24, which is 11. And now let's place the y. And I need to calculate that as well. My calculator is here. 294 minus 228 will give me 66. And now all I have to do is leave y alone. Divide by 11. Divide by 11. And I am done now with part 1. Y will be 66 divided by 11 is 6. I find out what the Y is. So this is part 1. That's what you need to do first. I repeat, this is your, usually question 11 is this, usually. So at the exam you will get this, and then you will not worry about the bottom part yet. Focus on the first 2 lines, and I just copy and paste that, and I make sure I multiply this part with that number, that part with this number, and don't forget the negative sign, and do the multiplication. At the end I got Y is 6. And now what is part 2? Part 2 is, this time take the top one, only the top one, just the top one. This is part 2. And here I'm going to write down 3x plus 5 instead of y. What did I find out the y was? It was 6. Write down times 6 equals to 42. And now 3x plus 5 times 6 is 30 equals to 42. This time I'm going to send the 30 to the other side of the equation. So this will be alone. Now 3x is alone, and I don't have this part anymore. Equation 42, and the 30 goes to the other side of the equation and changes the sign. Minus 30. And let's continue. 3x equals to 42 minus 30 is, can someone answer the door? 12. 3x equals to 12. Now what I am doing, I am leaving the x alone. This is gone. Now x is equals to 12 divided by 3 is 4. This is part 2 of part C type of question. Part 2. Now I am about to answer and collect my 10 points from this easy question. So how do I do that? Now I have the x, I have the y. Where is the question, that ugly question that many students skip because they don't know what to do? Let's copy this. Now I am dealing with the last one. Let's copy that. Let's go to a different page and paste that. Now I'm about to be done. 5 times x was 4 times 4 plus 4 times y was 6. Y is 6. 6 equals to, now 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4 times 6 is 24, and that is equal to 20 plus 24 is 44. That is your answer. Done. You are finished with this ugly question, and you just collected your 10 points. Bravo. So this is one of the easy questions at the exam. You should definitely get it without any mistakes. When we have time, I only have 1 period with you today, and sometimes I will stop for you, and the administration agreed that I will prepare you for the exam. So when we have more time, we will practice more, but this will help you and help you collect the 10 points. Okay, let's